Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. On my channel, I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle. You are the operant power, and I am your favorite manifestation coach because you have success. You belong right here. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. And I want to talk about the law, testing the law. You need to be testing the law. I know when you discover the law of assumption and manifestation, you want to get into listening to everything that you can. You want to learn all about it. You want to learn all about it. But here's what you really need to be doing, okay? I want you to spend more time testing the law. Each and every day, you need to be testing the law. So ways you could test the law: you could say affirmations to yourself and observe your world and observe that those affirmations are reflected back to you. I want to encourage you to keep testing the law. I had a really cool phone call today with a client, and I said, you need to keep testing the law in every moment. She tested the law right after our phone call. She was going to see a friend. She assumed what color shirt that friend would be wearing. And guess what? That friend was wearing the exact color that she made the assumption. And this client texted me right away. She's like, guess what? And I'm like, yes, you created that. You need to be doing things like that every day because you build your confidence. You see that this is true. Okay, so test it. If you're meeting with somebody, assume that they're wearing a certain color. You could also assume that they'll say something to you that's specific. No matter where you're going or what you're doing, you can make an assumption. And these assumptions are the way that you could keep testing the law. And when you test the law, you build that confidence, you feel infinite, you feel powerful, and you really truly feel greater than the circumstance, which you already are greater than the circumstance. You really have to keep testing it. I know we want to absorb this content. We want to listen to everything we can listen to. We want to keep reading, but really what you need to do is keep implementing it and testing it and watching your world no matter what you're doing. If you're with your family at a gathering, assume you hear something and watch that happen. You need to be testing the law specifically so you really build this inner knowing of who you are. Oh, Liz, you said, I did a Shannon story. I manifested a plantar wart going away. Oh, yeah. Do you remember when I did that with my son? He had warts on his hands. And I told him I was going to give money for every wart. And those warts just went away. I think I said I'd give him $20 for every wart. He had like 10 on his hands. I love it. I love it, Liz. You're powerful. Look at how powerful you are. All right, so let me go ahead and answer some questions. Even when I affirm, I feel so down. Why don't you join my group? Why don't you join my VIP group? Okay, because you need to be lifted up. You need to be surrounding yourself with people that lift you up. We need to figure out why you're feeling so down. Connect with infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence has your back. Meditate and connect to that inner guidance system that you have. Okay, I'm making an intention. I intend that you are feeling better, in your power, able to tap into fulfillment. Mia, your content helps me so much. Beautiful. I love hearing that. I love it. Isn't this fun? You're a creator. This is really fun. I want to get money for doing nothing. Absolutely, you can. I get money for doing nothing. You're going to live in the end of that. You're going to keep affirming that until it becomes true. But it's not that you want to do nothing, right? You want to do something. Is it that you want to be traveling, or you want to be decorating your house, or you want to be gardening and just have money come in that you don't have to work, okay? Paint the picture a little bit more. Paint that picture of what that looks like. Because that's going to be the fun part. That's the part of you living in the end. Painting that picture of what it looks like, what it truly looks like. What about manifesting someone who does not know you yet? It's not a problem, Annika, because circumstances don't matter. You're the creator of your reality. Everyone's a reflection of you. So all you have to do is go to the end and assume you're already together. Use your self-concept, use your identity to see yourself as someone who gets everything you want. Okay, so paint that picture. Who are you? You get everything you want. You're already in this relationship. Anyone you love falls madly in love with you. I am chosen. I love being loved. I love being in love with this specific person. Okay, those affirmations manifest. Your words are powerful. They're already creating your reality. Okay, so you declare it, you claim it, you keep claiming it, you claim it until you have it. Circumstance is irrelevant. If it's not supporting what you want, it doesn't mean anything. You're always in the end. You already have your desire. How can I manifest someone I only met once? The same way, you go to the end. Here's what we want to do. We want to construct a scene as if you already had this person in your life. Okay, you want to manifest them as in a relationship. So you take a future vision, and you make it now. If you were already together, what would it look like? So what does that look like? Just, you could tell me what it looks like, right? You could think about what it looks like. All of these are tools and techniques for you to get in the end. So that's why at an affirmation, telling the story, you could tell the story to yourself what that picture looks like. Okay, or you're visualizing that. You're speaking to yourself as if you already have it. Any or all of these, right? I kind of interject all of the techniques, but mostly I'm mostly affirming and just telling the story to myself. Okay, I'm claiming it. I'm declaring it to myself. Liz, thank you. Everyone, as you learn, it gets easier and easier. Shannon's a great teacher. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I spiraled. Nikisha, hello. Spiraled and blocked him. Okay, now he blocked you. How do I stop the intrusive thoughts? Start tapping into who you are. You're God. You're literally God of your reality. You're a goddess. You're a queen. You're a princess, right? So tap into that feeling within you. You feel like royalty. You feel special. You feel wanted. If you tap into the essence of feeling love, the love that you have for yourself, assuming you're loved by the person you love, assuming that you are chosen by that person, and also choosing yourself, you're going to stop the intrusive thought with repetition of this truth. You're chosen, you're wanted. Say it with I am affirmations. Okay, not just I am, but it's like, I am chosen. I love being chosen. I know that I'm chosen. I know that I choose me. Like, you're choosing yourself, right? This is your world's reflecting what you're doing with yourself and how you see yourself in relation to other people. Okay, so with repetition, you're going to change that. By the way, don't worry about who blocked who. You're going to go to the end. And it's just going to unfold. Don't worry about it. Don't think about the how. Let go of that. Allow it. Okay, Spears, you said I've done that, but it never happened. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. What you're probably doing wrong is you're creating from the circumstance instead of creating from your vision. Okay? You need to be creating from your vision. What's the vision? The vision is you with your desire, right? So you create from your vision. The circumstance might still show the opposite. And here's what someone will do wrong. They create that vision, they're affirming it or visualizing it, and they're claiming it. But when reality didn't reflect back, are you still claiming it, or are you wondering why didn't it happen? I'm still ghosted, or I still don't have the money, or I still don't have my desire. Are you creating from what the 3D is showing you? Because the 3D is your effect. You're the cause. World is the effect. Your world is the effect. Get it down. You're the cause. Look, I have a little shadow. Your person, money, whatever, is a reflection. What you're doing and thinking within, as within, so without. It could be described as shadow, right? The world is like a shadow. It's a shadow of your inner self. Okay, so why did it never happen? Because you didn't stay loyal to your vision. That's the reason why. And by the way, when you say it never happened, that's what you're claiming. It never happened. And then the shadow is going to do whatever you are claiming. Meditate on that, because you're going to have a deep understanding tonight, and you're just going to get it. And you're going to manifest something really cool today, tonight, tomorrow, right? I know you will, because I'm declaring it. So I know this will happen. Hi, Empress. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Pearls, thank you for following. Hi, Liz. Every day I'm able to see how everything is a manifestation when I reverse engineer it. Exactly, Liz. You know what you're doing. You reverse engineer it, because what that means is you paid attention to what your thoughts were. You're sowing, right? Whatever you sow, you will reap. So you're sowing your reality with your thoughts and assumptions and beliefs. So that's how you reverse engineer it, because you see what's out there. Well, you see what's in the world, and then you connect the dots of what your beliefs were and what you're assuming. Okay, so that's what all of you should be paying attention to that. You're observing you. You're getting to know deeply who you are. Hi, Selena. Do you have any advice in manifesting a job you've been wanting? Imagine you already have that job. If you had that job, what would you be saying to yourself? Okay, so that job, whatever it is, one thing you would definitely be saying is, I love it. I have the job of my dreams. It's the job you want, so I assume that's hopefully the job of your dreams, right? I have the job that I wanted. It worked. I did it. Okay, so you're living from the end, claiming you already have it until it happens. Okay, you have to stay loyal. The loyalty is persisting. Persisting is staying loyal. So even if someone says, oh, that position's not available anymore, that doesn't affect you, because you stay loyal. It wouldn't matter if someone said that position or whatever is just, it's been cut and it's not available. That wouldn't matter to you. You're going to hold loyal, because that position will open up, or whatever will happen. Do you understand? Your reality is reflecting you. I love seeing all the reflections, all the success stories, so many immediate, sudden success stories. It's like it suddenly happened, instantly happens. How to affirm for a relationship with someone with past trauma. Well, you're looking at their past trauma. Or who is it, your past trauma or their past trauma? Someone with past trauma. So I'm assuming it's them, right? Start to see them in a different way. There's a lot of people with past trauma that those people were able to look at the silver lining and use it as a stepping stone to become the best version of themselves. It all depends on your perspective. Okay, so see them thriving. Imagine them thriving. Imagine being in a relationship where you inspire each other. So what you're going to affirm as if you already have this relationship. So I love that we have a relationship where we inspire one another. We're deeply connected. We're completely bonding. Life just keeps getting better. We have moved beyond. We are already healed. Keandria, I've been trying to manifest my ex back, but he's only just watching my Snapchat. No, so it's a story. You have to tell a story. You need to make an assumption. It's not like he's only watching your story. He's watching your story because he loves you. So you have to go into the story where you already have your desire. Do you understand that? Law of assumption. You're making assumptions that support you having your desire, because your assumption is going to manifest either way. Do you want to assume he's just watching your Snapchat, or do you want to assume he is watching your Snapchat and in love with you? Okay, so that would be manifesting the picture from the current frame, the current reality. Move beyond that a little bit. Okay, so go into the future and make the future now, because that future reality exists right now. You don't need to try. You don't have to say, I've been trying. I know this is just natural that we're asking questions. Okay, but I want you to just tweak something. I already manifested my ex back. That's living in the end. I love it. I manifested him back and he was manifesting me. You could say something like that. That's an affirmation that brings you to the end. You're speaking to yourself as if you already have your desire. Okay? And you're making assumptions that you already have your desire. Make an assumption that you're irresistible. This is why you want to turn your attention to yourself instead of looking for the outer world to change that reflection. You change within, you change your perception. Change your perception about how you see yourself and how you see yourself in relation to that person. Okay? Use some of the affirmations from my YouTube channel, from my playlist on YouTube. I am chosen, hot girl walking meditation. I've got a bunch of meditations, the goddess meditation, manifest marriage meditation. Okay, so if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it. Knowing what I know now makes me grateful for the journey and the times I thought were hard, right? Look at where you're at. I love what you just stated. You see the value in what you went through, and that's okay because it made you who you are right now. Okay? And you're in gratitude. You're living in the end. I love it. How to persist with no movement. Alicia, you don't need to worry about movement. You're the creator. And don't reaffirm no movement. Sometimes I'll have people say, Shannon, I have no movement, but I'm not affirming that. Well, yes, you are. If you brought it up to me, you're affirming it. Don't you know circumstances don't matter? They don't matter. If the circumstance doesn't matter, why would you even bring it up? I want you to think about that. I know I'm answering your questions so you understand this, but you're going to have a deeper understanding through the questions you're asking and the way that I'm answering them, okay? So you will understand this and you will have success. You need to be saying, Alicia, instead of saying, how do I persist with no movement? Here's what you're going to do. I always have movement. That's what you're going to say. You're going to say you have movement, and then you will have movement because you're causation. You're the cause, the world's the effect. You need to say, I have movement. Now, this is why I created my self-concept course, because it's going to feel easier to assume you have movement when you think this new identity of yourself. Of course you have movement because you're irresistible. So you change the way you see yourself in relation to that person. You change the way you see yourself. You see yourself with your desire, not without it. You're seeing yourself without it when you say no movement. I'm persisting in no movement. You're seeing yourself as separate from that desire. Desire is within you. The reality is all coming from you. It's already within you. Okay, so you claim it until you have it. Just keep doing it. And like I said in the beginning, test the law any moment of the day that you could test it. If you're on a phone call, imagine what you want that person to say to you just for a split second. Imagine they say something to you. Your friends want to go out and they can't decide should we go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday? You make a decision. Don't tell anyone. In your head, you just think it's going to be Saturday and watch what happens. Do you understand? You could be doing this all the time. You could be testing the law all the time. You need to be implementing and practicing. You need to test the law without feeling like you're taking it personal. You're just learning and you're figuring it out. And then you're building this confidence within you that you're the creator. You see it. You see the results. You see immediate results. And then you feel sure that you can manifest instantly. That it's so easy to do that because you're already manifesting instantly. You're already making assumptions about today, tonight, tomorrow, next week. You're already making assumptions. So what assumptions are you making? KP, would that be the same for SP with Asperger's and avoidant attachment? Yeah, you could start telling a different story. Live from the end that you already have what you want. Okay, you're going to speak to yourself as if you already have what you want. Oh, Gracie, you said you're doing the Mastering Your Reality course today. Gracie, wait, hold on, I moved my screen. You will have results fast. You're going to see reflections right away. With the affirmations that you're using and creating, you're going to see those affirmations reflected back to you right away. Now claim what you want until you have it, because all possibilities exist. And I'm telling you, I see things that blow my mind every single day. The way that how reality is so malleable. It's so flexible. It is literally an illusion. Okay, it is changing, and it is changing in every single moment based on what you're saying and affirming. Not just saying and affirming, but the sum total of what you're thinking and believing, what's within your imagination. It's your consciousness pushed out, right? Your awareness of the world. It's all here existing, but you're only seeing a portion of reality that exists, which is in your 3D world. Okay, so let go. Let go of this and allow and receive everything. Claim it. Can you please compare and contrast law of assumption and self-concept? Well, it's all encompassed in the same thing, okay? Law of assumption is a term Neville Goddard came up with, right? What we're assuming about ourselves and what we're assuming about the world is what our world is. Self-concept is how you see yourself, your self-image, your identity. And so there's really nothing to change but yourself, because everything in your world that you're experiencing, it is what it is because of who you see yourself as. And do you understand that we didn't really pay attention? You might not have had the awareness that maybe you were insecure, or maybe you felt, you put somebody on a pedestal and you didn't feel wanted, or you didn't feel prioritized, or you didn't feel important, or maybe as a kid you were the last one picked all the time in the groups, and you felt left out. And then those create your current reality, or the experiences that you have. So we're breaking free of those molds and those conditions of the world. Self-concept is where you want to focus. And law of assumption, it really is kind of like it all works together. Okay, so your self-concept is what you're thinking about yourself. Okay, so if you had your desire, what would your concept of self be? If you have your desire. You think about an actor. An actor has to play a part. And that part is written out with the character, right? The character, it's like this character looks like this, and the character speaks like this, and the character does this. Okay? So it's literally like you're creating a character, because you're already an actor. God's an actor. We're an actor. Okay? This is just an avatar. Step into that version of you by thinking of that self-concept. If you already have your desire, what are you thinking? What are you assuming? What do you see and hear? You could use some of your 5 senses to visualize that end as if you already have your desire. Okay, I hope that helps. I could probably go on and on. In my VIP group, if you want to be part of my membership group, my VIP group, I have a whole section of law of assumption. There's different spaces. So I have a section with self-concept, with hundreds of videos throughout my VIP community, right? So I have self-concept, I have law of assumption, Neville Goddard, I have manifest your body, manifest money, manifest your specific person, really every topic that you would want to know. And I have videos and helpful tips and tools and techniques for you. Okay, you can join free for a week. Join free and see how you like it, and stay as long as you like, because you're going to manifest your desire as part of my group. You absolutely will. How do you keep staying consistent with your beliefs but keep having setbacks? The setback is only because you're declaring it as a setback. It's never a setback. Do you see? It's a set up for you to level up. It's all about your perception. It's not a setback. It's a set up for you to level up. Don't ever look at something as a setback. Look at it as value. It's just a reflection. It was valuable. It's a set up. Okay, so you're going to shift that right now, and now you're going to change it. And now you're only moving forward. You're only moving, up. Okay, if we want to create a reality where it just keeps getting better and better, why not? Because we're living this life. You can do that. I'm telling you, I have created a reality where it just keeps getting better and better. It just keeps getting better and better. And you keep seeing that you're the operant power. And you keep leaning into this power within you. This is what you came here for, to realize that you are the creator of your reality. What do I think of subliminals? Hi, Evan. Yeah, those are great. That's great before bed. Go ahead, listen to the subliminals. You want to create where you're going, okay? So what we think about and what we're focusing on and what we believe is where we're going. It's what we're creating. Subliminals are powerful, but it's just as powerful to imagine you with your desire as you fall asleep. It's just as powerful to meditate and connect with infinite intelligence. It's just as powerful to practice relaxation and resetting yourself, right? Having stability and security. Okay, I personally didn't really listen to subliminals. Okay, for me it was more affirmations. Okay, hi Gabriella. I have my first photo shoot tomorrow. Do I go to the end, see portraits I love? Yes. Whatever you want to imagine. I'm not sure what the photo shoot is about, right? Is it about a job or something like that? Whatever the photo shoot is, it's like you love it. It went so well. If you could wave a magic wand and it goes exactly the way you want, that's what you're going to affirm and say to yourself. Okay, so you could do that now and you will see that happen tomorrow. Can you please give tips to manifest love, long distance SP to come to the same city? Yeah. You want them to come to your city? I mean, you're just going to claim that. We're already together. We live in the same city. I love that we spend all of our time together. I love that I'm God of my reality and I create whatever I want. I love everything comes to me. I love that I'm a magnet for all my desires. I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me simply finds me. I like that one. I even like that one. You know, because you know what belongs to you. So what belongs to you simply finds you. Your love belongs to you and simply finds you. Okay. And here's the thing. You're going to claim it. You're going to stay loyal until it is manifested. Alicia, what to do if he isn't changing, like keeps talking to other girls? Okay, he isn't changing. Well, first you have to recognize that's the story you're telling, that he isn't changing and he's talking to other girls. You understand that's coming from you. It's not like it's outside of you. It is not outside of your control. It is not outside of you. It is coming immediately, directly from you, this experience. There's infinite versions of him. And you are aligning with a version of him that is not the way you want and talking to other girls. So you have to ask yourself, what's within you that this is showing you what's within you? Your world is showing you what's within you. So what do you feel? Do you feel not chosen? Do you feel not a priority? Do you feel insecure? Are you comparing yourself to others? Are you worried that you won't get what you want? Are you fearing abandonment? Like any or all of these is the reason why this is happening. It's not anything other than the way that you feel and that you're thinking about yourself. Okay, here's what you do. You put your attention to yourself. You speak to yourself in the most loving way, okay? You're going to claim, I'm chosen, I'm loved, I'm adored, I am a priority, I am secure, I get everything I want. When it's reality creation, you have to understand that's also an illusion. It's an illusion. Nothing and no one is separate from you. It's an illusion. It's coming. It's like a dream. This is like a waking dream. You're literally dreaming and you're awake. This is how reality is as lucid as a dream when we go to sleep. This is a waking dream. It is just coming from you. You're the one that can change it. And the reason why some people have a hard time changing it is because they feel so personal and attached to that situation. There's many different ways. I mean, whatever works best for you is something I would help you work on one-on-one. But you could use revision and you could imagine that he says, I love you and only you. Or that's the same thing as going to the end. Go to the end. But you can't still feel hurt. If you're going to the end that he says, I love you and only you can't keep talking about this thing with the other girls. Okay, because that doesn't exist in the reality that you want to be in. Okay, I mean, you could be like, bye-bye. And you're not accepting that. You're not accepting, if that's not what you want and you want to be the priority number one, you're not accepting that. That means you're not accepting this. Okay? If the way we see ourselves and what we expect, if our expectations from someone they're down here, maybe we didn't really have boundaries or we didn't really know. And that's okay, because sometimes we just didn't realize, okay? But when you level up and you see yourself and you have boundaries or expectations of how you're treated, what are your expectations? Somebody treats you like a priority, you're a queen, and it's this or nothing. And guess what? Then people will show up to match you where you're at. But if we're down here, just as an example, right? If we kind of like, well, I hope he likes me, and we're kind of being insecure about it, then they're going to match you down here. They're going to match wherever you're at. Don't be afraid to lose this person. Create the vision of how you want to be treated and how you want to be seen. And when you do that, level up the way you see yourself in the highest regard, then you will see that relationships match, that they see you in the highest regard. Okay. So you've got this. You know what to do. You're going to know what to do because you're going to have some downloads and you're going to know what to do. What affirmations to do if you still follow those other girls you're jealous of? Well, that's all reflection. Why are you jealous of anyone? Like, you're the one that they should be jealous of. Okay, so turn the table. Start claiming. Here's what you should say. I am irresistible. I am the one and only. But you really have to stop looking for evidence. You have to stop checking. You have to stop checking who those other girls are, whatever, right? You got to stop that. Because if you're already doing that, that means that must exist. If you're doing that, it must exist. Stop putting your attention there. Now you bring your attention to yourself and you see the best in yourself and you claim the best of yourself and you see yourself as the one and only. You see yourself completely valuable. You're a gift. You're the prize. Maybe you want to listen to I Am the Prize, my meditation on YouTube. See yourself as the prize. If you're the prize, that means he sees you as the prize and will do anything to get your attention, to be with you. He wants to be with you. Okay, so seeing yourself that way, and your world will reflect the way you see yourself. You're going to listen to that over and over. Hot Girl Walking meditation I have. That one's a really powerful one. I Am the Prize. I Am Chosen. Any of those videos are in my playlist on YouTube, in my self-concept playlist. I love you all. I'm imagining amazing things for you. I am imagining your success stories. I am seeing good things for you. I will see you here tomorrow. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and you could watch these replays there. I love you all. Have an amazing night. Bye.